well.
He absolutely is turning the roster, and being there and watching him go through that OTA, Andrew, you know, a lot of folks have made fun that John Gruden has brought in so many 30-year-old plus guys, but there's also a lot of younger guys. And defense, we know, has been the weak point for the Raiders the past couple seasons. But you look at Derek Johnson, but you also look at a fellow linebacker, Tyre Whitehead. You look at the secondary. They added cornerback Rashawn Melvin. They've got Marcus Gilchrist back there at one of the safety spots with Carl Joseph. Personnel-wise and energy-wise and experience-wise, on paper and on practice field without pads, they automatically look upgraded. Now, we know up front that's going to be the big issue. They've got to get Khalil Mack. They've got to get better play out of their defensive tackles. But they just look, I know the Raiders are a wild card right now, but they look like they've got the pieces in place to be significantly upgraded on defense. And with John Gruden running this offense, Andrew, again, the Raiders are a wild card. We don't know what they are, but there are pieces in place for this team to be better, if not significantly better than they were last year.
Steve, they also have to get contributions from last year's draft class. Gary and Conley played only 2 games, for example.
And that is the big question right there. We've heard John Gruden. He came out right away at the Combine talking about they've got to get Gary and Conley, the cornerback, who is healthy now and has looked spectacular. Again, practice without pads, but you can use him in any coverage. They feel he's a lockdown guy. John Gruden told me back at the Combine, just his practice tape from last year was mind-blowing. And I added Rashawn Melvin, you know, the other corner. They could have a nice package there. Now, Obi Melifonwu with the safety, Gruden called him out for being too injured. He's got to get on the field. He's working with the second team right now, so we'll see if he steps up. But again, the pieces are in place for the Raiders to be a lot better, Andrew.
Tried to reload the secondary last year, didn't do it as those guys had trouble getting on the field. Thank you, Steve Wyce, as we